Paremne! This is Patel Tutunjan coming to you from Andorra, La Vella, which is the capital city of Andorra, one of the tiniest and mightiest countries in Europe. I'm going to be spending one day here and we're going to explore together. We're going to learn some fun facts. There's going to be food involved, and make sure you stay until the end because there will be an Armenian surprise waiting for you. So let's go! I'm starving, but I wanted to mention that traditionally in Andorra, where you kind of go to eat is a borda, which is a farmhouse that has traditional food, and what they usually serve traditionally then is actually stews in cabbage with pork and a lot of comfort food and warm food, because a lot of people come here for skiing because this country is surrounded in mountains. However, in the summer I'm actually going to be eating some Asian food. I have some crispy chicken with fried egg and rice, and I'm excited to try it. So good. We drove here for about 3 hours from Toulouse, from south of France, to get here, so I'm really hungry. I'm going to go enjoy this and then we'll continue the tour. Now that I ate and I'm happy and content and walking under balloons, I want to tell you some facts that I've learned about Andorra. So it's actually a very small country. It's the sixth smallest country in Europe, and it's tucked in the Pyrenees, and it's only 468 square kilometers, which makes it actually smaller than some cities itself. So very tiny, but very beautiful, with a lot of mountainous backdrops, which makes it really fun to just walk around and you feel like you're in a resort while you're in the city. And there's also a lot of resorts, by the way. So even though it is one of the smallest countries in Europe with 85,000 people population, yeah, that works. It is, however, the highest when it comes to altitude of the capital in the continent. So with 1,023 meters altitude, it is the highest capital in the continent. You may have noticed that where I'm walking, other than the many balloons on the sky, in the sky above me, there's also a lot of shops around me, including duty-free shops. That is a thing that Andorra is actually known for, that it's a duty-free country, which means a lot of people from Spain and France come here to just do shopping for a day and go back. So there's a lot of shops here, and a lot of them actually also kind of remind me of airport duty-free stores, and they're actually called duty-free. So feels like I'm in an airport. They have things in huge sizes.
That's what she said.
It's like I'm in Costco. I could work out with this. It's bigger than me. But it's true that it's really good prices. This whole thing is €6. Yay, shopping day with you guys. Cat food, dog food, they have everything. Speaking of huge things, look at these bottles. If you haven't already fallen in love with this country, let me tell you something very cool and very important. The life expectancy here is 83 years old, and that's due to the healthy mountainous lifestyle that people here live, which actually makes it one of the highest in the world. So very high life expectancy. I want to say that's pretty important. After mentioning the next fact, I'm gonna sound like I'm convincing you all to move to Andorra. It might sound like that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Andorra actually has a very, very low crime rates, almost non-existent. Now I'm actually thinking about moving here. You can shop, there's no crime, you live long, there's mountains, you can ski. I've actually never skied in my life. I'm scared of heights and I don't do well in cold temperatures. So maybe not for me the skiing part. However, there's a lot of hiking that you can also do in the mountains here. And their national sport, you might think it's skiing, but it's actually soccer. Now let's talk about things that Andorra does not have. That is a railway and an airport. The closest to from here would be in France and Spain. So they don't have that. They also don't have military, and they just have like a little ceremonial thing. However, it is the responsibility of France and Spain apparently to defend the country if need be. So yeah, no military. Another thing Andorra does not have is actually a national bank, and they use euro as currency, which brings me to the language. The official language is Catalan. However, you'll hear French, Spanish, and English everywhere you go. You will find yourself maybe mixing languages and speaking French and Spanish and English in one sentence, and the person in front of you will most probably understand you. So that's really good to know. Diversity.
Sí, barato. Bye bye.
And now I'm walking on the piano. If you're still watching, first of all, thank you so much for sticking around. As promised, I do have an Armenian surprise for you. So here in the capital of Andorra, we have a 2-meter high khachkar that has been placed here in 2018. And that was in celebration of the establishment of the diplomatic relationships between Andorra and Armenia in 2003. And it was gifted from Armenia, from the honorary consul's council, specifically Araba Dasarian, to Andorra, and it was placed here to celebrate that. I'll give you guys a closer look, and also it's really cool that the backdrop is all mountains here. I don't know if you can see it, but let me show you in a better way. What better way to end this video in this beautiful country, in front of the khachkar and in front of the mountains right behind me. I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for coming here on this little day trip, and I'm excited to share more adventures with you. So make sure you are subscribed, and the sharing and the sending to people and the liking and the commenting and all of that. I love you guys so much. Bye.